Okay, let's get into it. Let's get into it. This is serious. This is serious. I'm not laughing. Okay. Today, spoiler full review of the Dreamland Billionaire series by Lauren Asher. Did I just film 5 seconds ago the spoiler free version and then change my shirt and then I'm going to film the spoiler full version? Yes. I'm going to get red in the face talking about this, and I'm also going to be very passionately describing how I also hated things in this book. If you have read these books and you're interested in my review, spoiler full, balls to the wall, let's get into it, okay? I was in a crazy book slump before picking up this trilogy, and I only picked it up because I was ready for a new voice. I had never read Lauren Asher before, and I was like, you know what, let me just give it a go, because right now I am so dry in the book situation. Nothing could be worse. Do I hate Lauren Asher's writing? No. Was it bad in the fine print? I think so, but it got better over time, so I'm only to assume that she has gotten so good since, you know what I'm saying? I said this in my spoiler-free review, and I will say it again. With trilogies and long series, I feel as though the authors just get better from point A to point B, and over time, the newer the book, the better the writing, the better it is. And with this trilogy, it's exactly that. I feel like this first book was so bland in comparison to the final offer with Callahan and Alana. We're gonna go into each book individually, and then I might freak out at the end and talk about everything else. This book I rated 3 stars, maybe 2.8. Hated Zara in this book. Like, I have a friend named Zara, so I don't want to hate on Zara, but what is wrong with her? Like, the way that Lauren Asher kind of wrote her into this like childlike persona where she was like constantly excited, constantly happy, constantly jumping up and down, clapping her hands. Like, I like Rowan. He's hot. He's chill. Nothing about him I feel is redeeming. I think I like him better in the other 2 books. Like, in Terms and Condition, like, he is cute. Okay, perfect. He's better than he is in this book. In Final Offer, yeah, for me. You know what I'm saying? For me, nothing about this book stood out to me. I like the fact that Rowan and Zara's sister, bless her heart, I forget her name. What's her name? Whatever, I forget her name. Zara's sister. You know who I'm talking about, okay? I like their relationship in the book. I think it was so cute, and I like that Zara actually had good intentions when it came to bringing ideas to the park, and they were all very valid, by the way. The way Rowan was kind of a freak, kind of a creepy guy in this book, literally catfishing her and like texting her, like, that was weird. Like, that is weird behavior. That is weird. I'm not gonna say the word weird again, but I feel like after the first time he let her down, I was like, okay, that sucked, let's move past it, let's be happy. Then he does it again. I literally, when I read that second time, that second win where he just like completely abused her trust, I sat up and I was like, bro, you are not coming back from this. I knew he was, but like, oh my gosh. What else? Oh, it's just funny that Lauren Asher kind of included every single aspect of Disney in like real life into this book, the streaming service. Like, I just think that's so funny. Anyway, 3 stars. Like, just, it didn't stick out. It's just that way. Let's get into the second book, Terms and Conditions, because I really liked Terms and Conditions. Love Iris. If anything, I'm an Iris stan. I wish she was a little bit more of a Declan, I would say, is the hottest brother. He is the most appealing brother to me in terms of characteristics. The smut in this book wasn't enough. I wish there was more. I liked the when they went on dates, when they went on fake dates, when they went on that one date with the reporter sitting right there. I was eating that up, you know what I'm saying? This book had so many good parts in it that I'm like, such a good book. I gave it like 4 stars. I feel like 4 stars might be pushing it, but honestly, if I like something, I like something. 4 stars, okay? Oh my god, the way that he, like, the different languages and the words, and oh my god, when they were, I think they were having secret time, he was like saying I love you. He said it 3 times, like back to back, but in a different language each time. Like, I ate that up. I ate that up, dude. Declan is the one that I want to protect the most, and I don't know if it's because I relate to him as an oldest sibling in the sense that he wants to protect his siblings, but he's always coming off as like rude and standoffish and like just mean to his brothers, even though he's doing everything possible to protect them, back them up, make sure they're successful. The way that he's scarred, and then the way that in Final Offer, the 3rd book, we see his character growth, and the fact that he's going to therapy in the 3rd book and like making an effort to communicate with Cal, and like he tells him he's proud of him, like, Every single boy in the third book is like the prime. It's like the best version of them, and I love that we get to see that. I love that. So I'm very happy. I love Declan. Iris, the fact that they have a little Iris running around in the third book. I loved that they included Iris's family in this one in a more intimate setting than they did Zara's family. Like Zara's family we kind of knew of, and then her sister was more involved, whereas Iris's family, her mom and her grandma were like very involved, and they had that intimate dinner, and that was like so cute, dude. Watching Declan struggle with the heat, like I'm saying watching like it was a movie. I saw it. Okay, I did. Also, can we talk about the fact that I think Declan was waiting for Iris to offer up herself for this fake marriage because he has pushed everyone away. But then the second she was like, oh, it's me, he didn't even complain once. He did say, why would you do that? But he wasn't like trying to scare her off or whatever. The safari honeymoon, loved that. Okay, loved that. I related to Iris's self-destructive tendencies. Did see where she was coming from, but then at some point I was like, okay, girl, give it up. Like, this is the gig. Okay, get to the end, girl. I love it so much because I love Declan. He's my favorite brother. Let's talk about Final Offer. Final Offer is Cal and Alana, okay? Second chance romance. I love that Alana is single parent. What's the kid's name? Cammy? Oh yeah, Camila. I like that she's not hers because it shows like such a crazy side to Alana's character and personality. Also, I feel like Alana's sister, I forget her name, whatever, the drug addict, she was like almost like pointlessly put in a story. Like obviously it shows that for Alana it's a deeper trigger than Cal being addicted to substance, like because she has that running in her family and her sister, and the reason that she lives her life now is because of her sister's choices, the fact that she has a kid. Then like after she knocks on her door like towards the end and leaves, like it's just done, it's gone, and it's never mentioned again. And it's just like, okay, the smut in this book, Callahan's words in this book during the smut, yeah. You know what? Thank you, Lauren Asher. This book had the best smut out of all three. I didn't like Cal until 3/4 of the way into the book because I didn't think he was gonna pull it together. I know that most books have happy endings, okay? But sometimes I feel like maybe this book won't have a happy ending. I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't expecting it to have a happy ending because I didn't know if Cal could pull together. You know what I'm saying? The whole house situation is like a rat's nest. Thinking back about it, it was just so messy. Okay, he found a way around it, but like that was annoying, right? And it's like refurbished now, but like that was annoying. So happy they get to raise their kids in that house though, like that's really cute. In the epilogue, Cammy asks Cal to adopt her legally. I like that Cal pulled together in the sense of being responsible because of Cammy. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know that if Cammy wasn't in the picture, he would have pulled it together so hard for Alana. You know what I'm saying? Cammy was a big player in his decision to get help, even though eventually he was gonna get there, and I liked that a big theme in this book was him doing it for himself and not for Alana, because that's the way it's gonna stick. I also really liked that Cammy literally looks like Cal. That is so cute. Blonde hair, blue eyes. I'm dead at the scene. He thought it was Cammy was his. That was like so funny. I liked Alana's character. I liked that she was like, no BS, like get out of my face, go get help, you literally are crazy. I liked that about her. I also liked that her bakery dream, like that was really cute, and I really want to try her, what was that frosting? Like there was like a certain frosting she kept making, and I was like, I want to try that. I also liked that towards the end, she kind of had her own, she had made herself by herself in terms of making money. She was making millions selling her recipes to Dreamland, so I like that she is self-established. So that was cool. Also, I thought it was very inclusive and interesting. One of Alana's friends had arthritis at their young age, and like she was walking with a cane. I didn't look into it, and I didn't read up on if Lauren Asher had based that character off of someone in her life, in real life. But I thought that was really inclusive, and I liked that touch, because most of the time when there's side characters, it's just a side character. This side character had a story, a life, without us having to read about it. Just the fact that she had mentioned that her arthritis was bad some days and like she had a cane, like I was just like, I see you. That was really cool. I liked how she wove that in without it being just like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Can we talk about Brady for a second? Brady is not only a genius, he's also kind of evil. I have never smiled harder at a book than reading the end of Final Offer when the lawyer was literally like, you guys get to vote on if your dad keeps his shares or not. The amount of adrenaline that was rushing through my veins could kill a baby. I'm not even kidding you. I was so satisfied with that, and the fact that that evil human. Literally got nothing, and he was just dead in his tracks. Also, the fact that Cal voted yes. I know he didn't do that out of the kindness of his heart. I know he did it to mess with his dad. But I was just like, I love you. Like, you are so cute. Like, you're just everything. I love you. But it was also hot how Declan literally stood up, buttoned his suit, and was like, I vote no, and just left. I liked the story. It was unique. I liked that they had to do separate things to earn their shares, earn their inheritance. It kept it fun, and there seemed to be a reason for the story. A lot of times when I read stories, mainly romances, I find myself at the end being like, what was the point of this story? What was the point of this journey? Why did we get here? Like, how did we get here? With this, I knew. I knew why we were here. I knew what we were doing. I'm satisfied. I'm really satisfied. If you haven't read this series and you watch this review, you should read it anyway, because I don't think I did it justice, and there are so many small little parts that are just going to literally fill the cracks in your heart. Also, if anything, read the last book just for the smut. If you're a smut girl, I think that's all I have. Let me know who your favorite Kane brother is, and let me know if you did hate Zara, or if you hated Iris, or if you hated Alana. I don't know.